I was just wondering about like waves and all the moored buoys out there, like the green points.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you'd have a hydrophone which was submersed maybe about 2 meters. You'd have a hydrophone which was submersed about 2 meters underwater, and you can remove these noises. So these noises can be removed. So you would.
Just losing them out to sea.
Oh, you mean just losing them? Oh, sorry.
You get huge waves,
Yeah, I mean, buoy technology has been around for quite a while, and yeah, some buoys do get lost. But these are not expensive buoys, you know, $500 to $1,000. No, it's not. Yeah, I think putting it out there is probably more expensive than. Well, we believe probably about 8 to 12, or maybe even less. Sound travels really well underwater and much quicker and further than it does in air, and it's actually quite clear normally. Yeah. Okay.
Another question? Power-wise? Come. So if you have it at 2 meters from surface, is that what we're saying? So the solar will go through. Power-wise, how are you going to power the whole system?
The buoy will be at the surface with a solar panel at the top, and the hydrophone will be dangling. It'll be dangling underneath, yeah. Yeah, or away, potentially, yeah. Something to be figured out, but yeah.
So the end point is that the picture would go to the fisheries officer?
Yeah. And the key part, which I kind of missed, is that we're accumulating the sound knowledge. You know, like it's about accumulating what is fishing and what is not fishing. You know, and so you might even need to put a few buoys outside of, because where do all the fishes go? You know, they go right outside, you know, the reserve. And so there'll be lots of fishing around the reserve. And so you can identify that as well. And then you can kind of say, this is okay, this is not okay.
And also, this is only first step of this technology. Maybe after this iteration, it's going to be add technology, artificial intelligence for catching the information about and comparing this is a fishing boat or tourist boat and maybe another one because it's officer who is sitting in sea to monitor. It's not good decision, but it's temporary, I think. Yeah, but it's anymore is this cheaper than fly around this territory or using the boat for patrolling this territory? I think it's more cheaper because it's 1 hour of fly for $2,000-3,000 and only a 1 hour price of using the plane for patrolling this area. It's really expensive.
You did say ballpark figures, but you didn't give the figure.
I mean, it's hard. I mean, I haven't actually done the calculations, but I mean, for something like this, the technology itself you could put together for about $20,000, but you'd have to pay someone to assemble it. So probably you're looking around about 80 to 100,000 or something like. Yeah. That's a small scale.
Sorry, and just to be clear, that's for the whole thing to cover the Goat Island Reserve rather than for one buoy.
Yes.
Joanna? Come.
Did you find any existing sound libraries, given you've got some samples there? I just wondered where they came from and if there were any recordings that were already available to train your model or anything like that.
So those recordings came from the New Zealand Navy, but I believe there are others out there, but which are not declassified. I don't know where, but they're extremely hard to come by. Yeah, I've looked. Yeah, so.
Sorry for my English. What are you gonna do if illegal ships will set something what will block the signal coming to the land?
So if you're not getting a signal from a buoy, you can just say, I'm not getting a signal, and then you take photos of everything out there. You know, so if someone does signal jamming, like that's what you're talking about, signal jamming, yeah, then you can detect that. Yeah. So signal jamming's not, if you're not getting a signal from your buoys, there's a problem, and so you got to send someone out there, and it becomes very suspicious.
Oh, sorry. Does the camera, like if that happened, does that camera, so the fishery's he's got his application, can he actually just get the camera to take a photo of the area without the audio signal? Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.